I think that about does it. You think you can see this through to the end? Good answer. Let's just hope you can maintain that enthusiasm. You think you can see this through to the end? Yeah? Well, alright then. You think you can see this through to the end? You're an honest one, aren't you? Well, stick around for today at least. Once you start something, you gotta see it through to the end. I only dabbled in this back when I was a kid, but it'll probably turn out fine. Now, still at the orphanage, I learned a bunch of stuff with Aki. I'm talking too much. Let's get back to work. That should do it. This kind of work is usually easier with more people. Come help out again when you've got the time. Let's head back now, and wash your hands after handling all that soil. It's nice that we don't have as much crap to deal with up here. There aren't as many weeds or pests on the roof. And no moles or other critters that'll dig our plants up. Still gotta watch out though. Some hungry asshole might try to help himself to the whole crop. Yeah, normally. Some hungry asshole might try to help himself to the whole crop. Didn't know you were so hot-blooded. Most of us here are decent and mature enough that we'd ask before doing something like that. With one exception. Some hungry asshole might try to help himself to the whole crop. No, you're fine. You're the one growing them after all. Just know when to hold back. Don't end up like a certain other dumbass around here. I mentioned I did a bit of gardening back at the orphanage, right? If someone sneaks a bite, it's no big deal. But this one time, some older kid stole our whole crop. Aki got so pissed when that happened. He went after them all by himself. Even though they were twice as tall as he was. And then again, that's probably not much different from how he is now. He hasn't changed at all. Compare that to these guys. Growing bigger every day. This should be good for today. You can head on back. I'll stay and finish up. You can thank me by helping out again sometime. If this keeps up, we'll be in good shape. If there are any crops that are bruised or misshapen, give them to me. They'll still taste fine. Nothing beats eating them freshly picked. Oh, right. Don't just leave the stems and roots laying around after harvesting the crops. Take them out and replace the soil right away. You can't replant anything until you do that. I'm glad you pick up on stuff so quickly. Less trouble that way. You're great to work with. Unlike a certain someone. You can't replant anything until you do that. Cut it out. You sound like Aki. I might not be around to help next time, so just do what I say. You can't replant anything until you do that. You're the one in charge of these. You gotta think about whoever's gonna use them after you, and might not be here to help next time. Just do what I say. You know, I only started this on a whim, but it's worth it every now and then. Even someone like me can... Oh, how do I put this? Growing something lets you see the result of your labor, so you feel like you built it with your own hands. Its life cycle ends once you eat it, though. Yeah, true. We get hungry just being alive. So I guess they play their part. Even if someone disappears, maybe they can still leave something behind. Nothing. Just talking to myself. Guess that ain't really like me. Ended up saying a little too much today. Break time's over. Let's get back to it. Alright. That just about does it. Thanks for your help. If you ever do this again, I'll join you. Time to head back.